Hey Strikers, we're back with our March update. We'll be going over all the new information we've gotten from the dev blog, Nintendo Direct, and the AMA Odyssey did on Reddit. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. First off, we have an official launch date of April 27th, 2023. Odyssey also managed to get themselves into the Nintendo Direct, which is a testament to the dedicated efforts put into promoting the game's full release. The latest dev blog has given us a comprehensive update on the game. The team has introduced new maps, a fun game mode, a sneak peek at the updated end-of-game sequence, refined menu designs, dynamic emotes, and they have upped their game for MVP animations. And to top it off, they've hinted at even more exciting updates to come in the next dev blog, including a revamp of the training system and match flow. Let's take a look at the new map concepts, Sakura Blossoms and Atlas Arena. Alright, we've got color. Odyssey seems to be opting for a unique and visually stunning approach to each of their arenas. Sakura Blossoms, inspired by Japanese culture, is bursting with vibrant reds, pinks, and the arena appears to be adorned with graffiti or stickers. Maybe we can customize the look ourselves? That would be a pretty cool idea. What do you guys think about being able to customize the arenas? Let us know in the comments. Moving on to Atlas Arena, they're clearly going for a more narrative approach, with the arena being depicted as Atlas's scientific laboratory, featuring rotating rings and a stunning backdrop of the starry sky. Get ready for a new game mode, Rotating Goal Mode. This mode features goals facing away from each other with the speed gate in the center, designed to encourage rotations and unexpected attacks. As you may recall, we discussed the speed gates in our previous video. This mode promises to bring excitement and a fresh twist to the game. With an increased map size and unpredictable hazards, this mode will challenge players to up their game. With a goal entrance on each end of the goal, players will need to communicate more effectively, as they may need to have two goalies or have the mid player ready to drop back as a secondary goalie at times. If I'm going to give my 2 cents here, this mode looks like it will deliver on giving us a new game mode of wacky, zany fun. As a pretty competitive player myself though, this does not really move the needle for me in the long haul. It is aiming to be a great party mode to play with your friends that aren't so serious about the game, so there is definitely merit to making this mode happen. Let us know what game modes you think would be fun to play, or perhaps even some fun game modes that could be balanced around a competitive ranked environment. The interface updates are looking fantastic. The end of match experience has been elevated with beautiful animations, adding a touch of excitement. The previous design was dull and lacked movement. Now, post-game, players can easily view each team member and see their stats, as well as view their own progress towards quests, striker pass level, and overall account level, among other things. By Estelle's most glorious thighs, we have menu improvements. The improved menu design is a welcome change and addresses the issues we discussed in a previous video, such as the confusing and poorly organized menus. Although we've only seen a concept picture, it's encouraging to see the team is taking feedback into consideration and making these much needed improvements. Animated emotes are a fun addition to the game. Personally, I'm a big fan of the Luna Calculated and Dubu Let's Go emotes. These are a great new feature that adds an extra layer of expression to the game. Now, where is our animated teabagging X emote? Odyssey has also provided an update on the end-of-game MVP animation screen, which is a significant improvement from the previous static screens where each striker would strike a pose. Although it may not be fully polished, it's evident that the team is putting effort into making this a more exciting and dynamic experience for players. Finally, the dev blog touches on future updates that aim to enhance game depth and variety from match to match. These updates will tackle major changes to trainings, taking player feedback on their pricing into consideration. Additionally, the team is revisiting the match structure in ranked mode to bring new excitement and challenge to each match. The appearance of Omega Strikers in the recent Nintendo Direct was a pleasant surprise, even though the segment was brief and didn't reveal anything new other than these new map bumpers. However, the mere fact that the game was included in the Nintendo Direct highlights the level of effort and investment the developers are putting into promoting the game's full release. Odyssey also conducted a Reddit AMA on February 9th, giving players a rare glimpse into the behind-the-scenes workings of their marketing strategies. The AMA provided valuable insights and information for those interested in learning more about the game's promotional efforts. During the Odyssey AMA, user Camille9004 posed 3 challenging questions, which were answered by one of the game's co-founders, Lunchboy, and a member of the marketing team, RK Rigney. Lunchboy chimed in saying that they plan to do a lot of marketing for the game at launch, adding further that they have an awesome cinematic trailer ready for us. RK Rigney mentioned that they didn't market the game publicly at all before the beta, and they spent very little on any kind of traditional marketing, with most of their player base coming from organic means, mostly from content creators. And honestly, it's kind of impressive that they managed to reach the player numbers they did with no actual marketing other than basically word of mouth. Both Lunchboy and RK Rigney emphasized that community building and engagement are crucial for any successful successful game. It's good to see that Odyssey is taking it seriously. Running events and tournaments is a great way to keep players engaged and provide them with new challenges and opportunities to compete. These initiatives can also help create a sense of community among players, foster healthy competition, and give them a reason to keep coming back to the game. By focusing on community building and engagement, Odyssey is showing that they understand what players want and are taking the steps necessary to ensure that the game remains enjoyable and relevant. Camille9004 also asked what Odyssey will do if the game doesn't manage to maintain a player base like the beta. Lunchboy responded that they're going to try as hard as they can to give players reasons to come back to play the game. They're going to make sure the core gameplay is deep and rewarding, the metagame progression systems feel good to interact with, as well as frequent content drops. He also acknowledged that they were weak on all three of those during the beta. RK Rigney mentioned that they are going to be doing a lot of proactive build-up in the months before launch, including weekly Meet the Strikers videos, lore comics, original music drops, and other opportunities like the Nintendo Direct. And we've already started seeing this with the weekly Meet the Strikers videos on the official Omega Strikers YouTube page. In addition to the paid marketing and platform partnerships, RK Rigney mentioned that Odyssey also has plans to work with content creators and influencers to reach a wider audience and get more players excited about the game. They also have some surprise video content made in collaboration with... they won't tell us who. Any ideas? Let us know in the comments who you think they're hinting at. Among other replies, Lunchboy mentions that the game will start with a 15-character roster at release, with 2 more coming out very soon afterwards. This is notable as there were only 13 strikers at the time of Rune's release. This means that players will receive not only the original 2 new strikers planned for release before the beta ended, but also 2 additional new ones soon after launch. It seems like the world of the game is about to get a lot more hectic. There are also some other replies about how the company was founded, and it's all an interesting read. We will leave a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. That's it from us today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Lots to discuss now, and it seems like more is coming very soon as well.